The Rundown. It's brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. Superb taste, unparalleled smoothness. They distill their vodka 5 times, which seems like a lot of times.
I don't know why I held up 10, but 2 5s.
2 5s. I mean, I would imagine some
Double
vodkas
distilled.
get distilled 1 time, maybe 2. New Amsterdam, 5. That means you can sip on it, you can shoot it, you can drink it neat, you can put it on the rocks, put it in a martini.
Put it in your socks.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Cat in the Hat. Wait, no, is that green eggs and ham?
I don't know, Daddy-O. You better figure it out, man. You better get your
Do they
shit
still
straight.
do those old books?
You better get your
Do they
shit
still
straight,
do
man.
them? Like, do they still write them?
No, do they still, like, people care about green eggs and ham?
I would
Oh yeah,
imagine
that shit's
so.
timeless, man.
Yeah.
I read 10
We should
apples.
get into
10
that.
apples up on top is the one I read.
We should get into that.
That's the Dr. Seuss one?
timeless shit.
Timeless stuff's good. That's because, I mean, like, Dr. Seuss, well, if I had to guess, he was writing those books in 57.
At what year did Dr. Seuss die?
This is a Picasso thing. This is like a reverse
You think
Picasso. I bet
he died
Dr. Seuss was
5
dead in
years
like
ago.
1895.
No, he died like 5 years ago.
I know, I'm going to guess.
I bet you he's one of those things that he is not a single person. I bet you there's a lot of Dr. Seuss.
No,
I bet
there's-
Dr. Seuss was dead when,
No,
when his
it's like
books
Matt
started getting read to me.
Christopher. It's like Matt Christopher. It's an existence. It's a whole operation.
You think what?
I bet he was dead before 88. Before books were read to me, he was dead.
You guys want the answer?
Yeah.
1991.
Wow.
Oh, close, though.
You were very
90,
close. I
91.
think I was thinking of Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl died like 5 years ago, right?
I don't fucking know, man.
Dr. Seuss died in 91.
I'm pretty sure Roald Dahl was
Roald Dahl,
problematic.
1990.
Isn't he
What?
problematic?
Who died like 5 years ago?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
was
that guy's a
like-
Nazi.
He's a Nazi? Is
Yeah.
every cartoonist
Really?
a Nazi?
Who died like 5
I
years
mean,
ago? that
Roald
was, like,
Dahl
one of
sounds
these
pretty
guys?
Nazi-ish.
J.K. Rowling, is she still alive?
Yes.
Very much so.
Super
Oh,
alive.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit's timeless, man.
Missed
You'll
on
be
all
reading
of
it soon.
J.K. Rowling's like 50.
You can get yourself a
She
New
is.
Amsterdam Mule.
crazy young.
You can do yourself a Pink Whitney. Rocks, mix it with juice, soda, whatever. That's how good New Amsterdam is.
I think he's a Jewish
Oh, the
soda.
Muppets guy, he just died.
Jim
No,
Henson?
he's been died for a while.
He's been died.
Yeah,
he's been died for like 10
Sesame
years.
Street.
That's
That
the same
guy
guy.
just died.
Is that the same guy?
No. It's
Muppets
Jim.
Kermit's a Muppet.
I feel like I'm
Jim
leaning towards
Henson,
you
he...
here.
No, Jim Henson's been dead for a
Jim
while.
Henson's
but
been dead for the most, like, it's a while, but it's the most recent, I think.
When did Jim Henson die?
Huh.
He's
1990?
92?
Who's
You just
the
made that
Sesame
up.
Street
You just said
guy?
that.
Is Sesame Street also Jim Henson?
Jim Henson also died in 1990. He's
Everyone
the
died in
Yeah,
1990.
creator of the-
all the children.
creator of the Muppets and Fraggle Rock.
What
Right.
about Sesame Street? This is gonna kill me if I don't.
He didn't do so.
What? Yeah, who created Sesame Street? Did he just die?
Man.
Mr. Rogers created Sesame Street.
Mr. Rogers been dead for a while.
Mr.
too.
Rogers fought in Vietnam.
Sesame Street
Killer.
creators Joan Gans Cooney.
Yeah,
She is alive.
yeah.
And Lloyd Morissette, also alive.
Way off.
This is
I didn't
driving
say
me
This is
nuts.
crazy.
There was some,
Shel Silverstein.
J-
maybe
Shel Silverstein could be it.
he might. Someone.
I'm just saying anyone.
Calvin and Hobbes?
Someone
Anything else?
died recently.
Tommy, just check everyone who died recently.
Shel Silverstein, 1999.
Fuck.
It's a cartoon you're thinking of?
I'm thinking of a cartoon, but maybe I'm
children's
thinking of that guy, the guy, the Superman guy. Maybe that's who I'm confusing with.
Stan Lee?
Yeah,
Stan Lee is who died recently. That's what happened.
yeah, but I feel
That's
like
not
it was
Superman, by the
someone
way.
Stanley
else.
also not Superman.
Not Superman. No.
All right, forget everything I've said. This is
The rundown.
Have you ever heard the clip of where Francesca gets
Yeah,
duped
yeah.
thinking that
Who
Captain
cares?
Kangaroo is a
Oh.
Navy SEAL?
No.
So he read the urban legend that Captain Kangaroo has like 100 confirmed kills on his resume. And Mr. Rogers
and
did
Mr. Rogers,
something.
That's why
Yeah.
he wore.
That's
Right, because he
the,
was all tatted up,
those
so he
covered
used to wear.
tats.
Yes,
Yeah, he was
yes.
a war hero as well.
The Stan Lee, who cares though? That was all.
Who cares?
cares?
Okay, we have a video here. I threw a must-watch on it. I think it's fucking hilarious. This little kid at preschool graduation telling the teacher to shut the fuck up.
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Shut the fuck up. Hey.
Not nice.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
You need to leave?
No, bitch.
Okay.
Oh, he's out. Yeah, he's out.
And then he says like, "Yeah, bitch," and the dad just has
No
to pluck,
bitch.
"No,
No
bitch."
bitch.
Do you
And the
need to be
teacher's
out
like,
now?
yeah, he's out of here. Like you can tell this is not the first time this has happened, but the raspy, like, shut the fuck up is all time. That kid's gonna be somebody special.
Well, until like maybe like high school, then he's like gonna be the kid who never like paid attention, and everyone's gonna be like, what the hell? But he does have that shine. He has to shine for the next like 10 years. Does he not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know the kid is a class
he's
clown
not
growing up.
sitting
You
right
are.
here.
Yeah.
No, you
It's
still
John.
were like you were still smart enough to go to college and everything. I'm talking about like the class clown who then like when you're like 14, everyone's like, ooh,
Oh, you're not cool anymore.
yeah, that sucks.
The class clown is all about balance.
Yeah.
You have to be the class clown,
But you can't be like a total fucking.
but you can't have like you have to be the class clown, but you have to be there and you have to pay attention a little bit because that person ends up being more successful than the nerd.
Oh.
And the person
Yes.
who's just like
That's the guy
shut
who's
the
like
fuck up,
savvy
bitch.
and street smart
Right.
and like that kind of shit.
Yeah. If you have to get if you never got like on your report card
Women's
you
World Cup?
got like he's too talkative, he's a troublemaker. If you never got that, like you're working.
You're not gonna
cube
amount to
desk,
anything,
like,
absolutely.
Like and not like even the.
And
fun
you'll be
kind,
mad at the
you just-
world because
so
you
this
think you
kid's
should be
gonna have
higher.
a run. He's gonna have a nice run at the top.
Yeah, and he also has the potential to straighten it out and be a real
Just
superstar.
a little bit.
I
yeah.
got plenty of hope for this kid. I think he's gonna blow right past your 14-year-old like benchmark. He's gonna be a fucking rock star.
I know.
It's also like
Can't be getting kicked out of class every day.
no you got
He waited until graduation.
Yeah, I
He
guess.
graduated and
but
said,
I feel
"Fuck
like,
you."
Again, I don't think that was the first time he said that.
Yeah, he's gone.
Kid swearing will never not be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I
Shut
actually
the
used to think
fuck
it was just if it was playful. Like I feel like everyone had like the cousin who couldn't say a word and you always just made him say it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
yeah.
came out as a swear.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was only like funny if it was playful. It's also funny when it's violent.
When it's hateful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, almost
I mean, this was
funnier, I'd
mean.
argue.
This was spite.
Oh,
It was
yeah, there
great.
was some-
This isn't
yeah.
like he thought it had a different definition.
No,
he knew
he knew.
exactly what to say.
He knew
It's
There was
exactly
piss
that.
and vinegar
And that's why, I
behind
mean, being
Yeah.
a teacher is just like, even when you're at this level, you think it's like, oh, these kids are cute, and you just like do finger painting. No, you're getting motherfucked by the
Right.
6-year-olds.
If you become an educator,
You're an idiot.
you are the stupidest person.
Such an
alive.
idiot.
If you volunteer to become a teacher should be like the draft. Because if you volunteer to become a
I don't
teacher,
know, dude.
then you shouldn't be eligible to teach because you're a dumb idiot.
I don't know. Summer's off. Pretty good.
No,
No, not
No.
worth it.
it's not worth it.
Pretty good.
Not worth it to deal with
It
this
is
shit.
not worth it.
Pretty good.
No way.
Dude,
Summer's
I
off,
had one friend
pretty
become a
good.
teacher. Got a master's.
Dan, we
for
have
it.
summers off around here. Like,
But think about like how sick summer used to be, and then like if you're a teacher,
Yo,
you
summers
still
off
can
isn't
have
dope
that.
when you have 35 grand to spend.
yeah.
I don't know. Summers off would be awesome.
Like you don't get to go on vacation.
Well, you're not gonna live in New
Do
York
you get
City.
paid when you're a teacher? Do they prorate the whole year,
I don't know.
or do you just
No,
stop getting
that's-
paychecks in June?
If I had to guess,
I
like
think they also get the like random. You get a week off for Christmas. You get a week off for spring.
The
like,
Jewish
there's some
holidays.
Spring break. You get a week off like everywhere.
but you don't make money.
I understand.
What you got to do is become
But you get a lot of time off.
coach, and then you mail that in. You get
Yeah,
like 10
yeah.
grand per sport.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's true.
I coach track. Give me 10
Yeah,
grand.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I don't know. I made that up. I kind of made that. That's like 50% made up.
Dude, I had a friend who would become a teacher, got her master's and everything. Like
Ugh,
did like a
that's
long
also
time.
stupid.
Taught for a year and was like, I'm so fucking stupid.
Yo, if you're teaching little kids,
It's
it's a pain in the ass. You're
You
teaching
can't-
old
you can't
kids, then it's
raise
weird.
Yeah, but those
things
people
in.
love little kids. I don't know.
Also a problem. If you
yeah.
had volunteers
Listen,
to
I'm
spend
not
time
saying
with
it's
children,
not, but I'm just saying like, I feel like it takes a certain type of people, and then they're like in heaven because they're just.
if
you
you
shouldn't
are
love little
a-
kids unless they're your own. If
If
they're
you
not your
are-
own,
yes,
you're like,
I totally agree with
yeah.
that. If you are a male teacher under the age of like 4th grade,
You're gonna run into problems.
get the fuck
I don't
out of
know,
here.
dude,
with
At
that.
some point in your life, there's gonna be an
Again,
issue.
I'm gonna play
and
devil's
then whether or not
advocate
you
here.
actually did anything,
I'm playing
there will
devil's
be something.
advocate.
Assumptions and
If
yeah.
I was a 3rd grade teacher, I'd be the smartest man in the world. Like everyone would look at me and be like, "Dude, how do you know this much stuff?" Like I'm just really,
I'm
really
just like,
smart.
I'm a
Whereas
god.
in regular life, I am not that smart.
I had a high school teacher who was
Just
he
answer
was a
shit.
history
I don't,
teacher.
I don't
History,
want to answer shit.
But I
history is
feel
the
like
way to
it'd
go.
be awesome to just be like, "Yeah, I
Like
know
that guy,
shit."
he just had the same history book. History hasn't changed, and he would just like teach us that. He would just rip cigarettes, and he would like drink and be like, he was a drunk.
We're
Yeah.
a bunch of 3rd graders. You're the strongest, smartest person in the world.
Oh, we were in high school, but whatever.
That's sick.
This sounds. I mean, under no circumstance would I ever. Take
I would
it.
just put like a bench press in my classroom and be like, "Kids, watch this."
You just want like a hype team.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I
Mr.
do it.
Katz is the
Yo,
smartest,
yeah,
strongest
I'm
man in the
fucking
world.
man.
Just have a bunch more kids.
Yeah,
just
just
do
be-
it yourself.
Like I can climb that mountain. I can like Uncle Rico just walking around
This,
being like,
this
"Wanna
tune's
see
gonna this tune's gonna change
Just
about a
fucking
month.
throwing
Watch out.
footballs.
You're gonna
It'd
get
be
one
sick.
kid and be like, wait a minute, I'm gonna sign
It'd
up for a
be sick.
classroom full of them. No fucking way. Another very funny video. Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine is Bob around? I don't even know where this was. I don't know what video, like where he's on stage, but everyone's like up on stage with him, surrounding him. This guy tries to do like the classic selfie picture, and dude just snatches it and tosses it in the crowd.
Yeah, why does everyone love this so much?
It's very funny.
It's very
It's a
funny.
dick move,
It's
but there's
also in
something
the
about
moment.
it that's
Enjoy
very
the
funny.
moment, John.
Yeah, fuck that.
Don't live
No,
your
I
life
hate
through
that.
a video
I hate that.
camera.
I totally
Live in the
agree
moment,
that
like,
it's
stop looking
such
through
a
your
dick
screen.
move, but it happens to someone else, I'm laughing. Because you know what it is? He does it so smooth.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't even miss like a strum on the guitar. It's unbelievable.
Tom Morello is.
Raul Ibanez is
What are you
doppelganger.
gonna say?
No,
What
I'm
is
trying to
the
guess
end
what
of this
band.
sentence?
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Rage
Rage
Against the
Against the
Machine.
Rage
You
Against the
even
Machine.
said it at the beginning.
That's what I was gonna say. I missed
Oh.
it. I was gonna say Rage Against the Machine too. Fuck. Okay. I
And
don't really know who
that's
Tom
his
Morello
thing.
is.
Rage Against the Machine. Don't put your fucking selfie in my face. Come
Hell
on,
yeah.
man.
Hell
It's
yeah.
very funny.
It was funny, but I mean, it actually
it is
wasn't
a
even
totally
funny.
dick move.
My first response was, "Why is he being an asshole?"
No, I liked it.
Why?
I think certain people
Oh,
can get
it was
away
funny.
with it.
Kevin's right. It was like not missing a beat, just being like, "Oop, sh-"
If like Bieber did that, I'd be like, come on, man. But like Tom Morello is like an old school rock like.
you got to
legend.
know he's
Like,
gonna rage against the machine.
He's gonna rage.
Don't invite people.
Like you know
on
what that is,
stage.
dude? That's the machine.
That
right
is
there.
the machine.
Taking
We're
that
all
selfie is
locked
the
in.
machine.
We're robots.
Yep. Black Mirror
Tom Morello's
shit.
a fucking dick. Fuck him.
Yeah. Do you remember how much he looked like Raul Ibanez?
Uh-huh.
That side by side, put that in there. That was one of the best athlete doppelgangers ever. Second half of the rundown is brought to you by Rhone Apparel, RHONE.com/rundown. Get 20% off your first purchase. It's performance lifestyle gear. That means you can wear it to the gym. You can wear it to the office. You can wear it when you're out doing outdoor activity. You can wear it when you're just lounging on the couch.
That was like you speaking another language.
Outdoor
whatever the
things,
fuck that word is.
activity. It's active wear. It's engineered for unparalleled quality and comfort. So it doesn't matter if you're working out or if you're just like blogging or if you're on the couch or on the plane, whatever it is, trying to be comfortable and look good, go to Rhone Apparel, Rhone.com/rundown, 20% off your first purchase. We got this priest. He retired from the priest game, no longer in the clergy. He's like 90, and he has decided to become a porn star, and he is fucking.
87 years old, I believe. He's done 4 films now.
Wait, I'm confused. I didn't know you could retire from the priest game.
Thought
That was like
same
the
thing.
mafia.
I thought that was mafia, Supreme Court. You just die up there.
I
bitch.
think
Right.
that's a spin zone. I think if you're the type of guy who wants to go fuck as a porn star, he's probably been like kicked out.
He's one of those fake priests, though. If you're a religion other than Catholicism, you're a fake priest.
Yeah, well, they make it reasonable for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like this
so
dude
you
was
don't
married.
have to.
Right.
all
He
the
was-
bad
oh,
shit
that's-
doesn't happen.
Right, like
Hey,
you can
listen.
retire. Like you
He was
Catholic
what?
priests definitely can't retire.
I know. You need
he was married too. Like you can't be married to be a priest. Fuck that.
If you
too.
don't do vow of chastity, vow of poverty, you ain't shit.
No.
You
Yeah.
need to be broke and horny to be a priest. Those are two
Yeah, that's really worked out well.
prerequisites.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how I like my priest broke and horny and abusive.
Yeah.
That's how we do it here in Catholicism, okay? Fucking married priests having
Yeah.
porn star sex. That
Married
ain't
priest
real.
with a 401k.
Yeah, get outta
Fuck
here.
out of here, man. Go be a
Decent
teacher.
life.
I mean,
right
that means
there.
you just like you're a teacher on Sundays.
Which
That's
would
it.
you rather be, one of those priests or a teacher?
One of those priests probably.
Really?
I think so. You just
Dude,
work
you'd have
Sundays.
to, but you'd have
Wait,
to
you'd rather
like-
be one of the broke horny priests?
No,
fake priest,
Fake
like
priest
one of the
rather
fake
than
priests.
teacher.
Broke horny priest is the worst life
I would
there
much
is.
rather
like-
be a teacher than a priest, because a priest you have to like you
Yeah,
have to
but, like-
pretend that like you like oh God and all this stuff and like
Yeah, but I
oh
can do
like
that.
my marriage is like this and that and oh my you know parents died and like oh I feel so bad for you. I don't know. It
I do
sucks.
that.
What were
yeah,
those
but you just have to
fragments
do
you
that
just
for,
threw out?
like,
My
It don't make
marriage and my
sense.
parents are
yeah,
dead.
like you go with all your problems, they gotta be like God will find a way. It's like
Really?
dude, shut up.
I'd always
But no,
refer
that's-
you.
that's what
I'd
you
always
say.
refer to my
Yeah,
other
but that's
priests.
bullshit. You can't like that would
that-
wear me down if I
Guess
kept
what,
on being
bro?
like, hey dude, your life sucks, but it's God's plan.
That's what religion is.
That sucks.
It's what religion is.
It's also
It's
like
God's
if you're
plan, bro.
if you're a priest, it's basically you're teaching class once a week, and that class is rarely showing up anymore, and most of them are dying out.
And the
So
ones-
like
but-
it's
but
like
the ones who do
no,
come give
you
money.
ain't
You have, like,
no,
3
no,
people
no,
in
no,
church.
No,
Who's
no,
the
no,
fucking
no,
church
no, no.
anymore?
Here's what you're missing. Every any religion, you're talking about Protestant, Catholic, Jewish, whatever. There's always the hardcore people that will come every day to try to talk to the clergy person. That's gotta suck. It's the same person. It's the same people over and over and over who come with their problems. They're like,
Yeah, but it's like an
Father,
hour,
what should I
dude."
do? What should I do? Shut up. Fix your own problem.
Yeah, but you
do
do
that
that
You
for
for
can't
like
say
an
that.
hour and then you go drink.
A kid in 3rd grade, you can be like, yo, fix your own problem.
I think
Like,
someone
learn
else.
how to read, idiot.
What if I just I did bad at my parish and my flock kept shrinking? Be like, yeah, they'd be like, oh yeah, we don't go to Father John. he's always fucking annoying and tells
You can't
to
do
fuck
that though.
off.
I'm talking about hypothetically.
I
have
can't
to
get fired,
You have
can
to
I?
give your like earnest effort into both equally. Like you have to. The fuck is that? What is that?
I had a priest. His name was Father Donald. He was blind, and he would do mass in like 25 minutes. He put on these binoculars, and he would hold the Bible up, and he would just be like, "The word of the Lord." Like, let's get this shit. He couldn't read.
Dude, also you have
And
to
everyone
live.
loves them.
You have to like
Yes.
live
Like-
in the church, and there's always ghosts and shit, and any kind of religion.
Churches are very scary.
I don't know. I just.
I mean,
assume
our
you do.
priest had like a pretty dope house right next door.
Yeah, like they're like the rectory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's.
I don't know if it's pretty dope.
Tommy, can you turn that down?
I mean, it
yours?
looks pretty nice.
Yeah,
I
I
never
don't
went
know.
inside it, but I don't know why I put fingers crossed. It wasn't fingers crossed. I definitely never went inside.
Guy, like-
More of a shout
It's
out.
just a guy.
That was like you've definitely been inside.
Hey,
yeah.
guy.
And that's not where you want to be. All right,
This
last
is the
topic.
dumbest office ever.
It's so
What's going on?
well.
they're
the air
welding.
conditioner.
Okay, great, perfect.
Last topic. Kyrie has ghosted the Celtics.
Fuck Pete, dude.
Yeah. It's all
Fuck
Pete's
Pete,
fault.
dude. My internet still. It's like I'm sure people are so sick of hearing us bitch about it. This place is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's off the sticks. Kyrie, the Celtics can't even get a call back.
I
Not
mean, like, who's
surprised.
surprised?
Yeah, not
Who's
surprised.
I'll tell you what. I'm surprised that anybody wants Kyrie Irving. Guy's a dick.
I mean, he's really good still.
Not good enough.
He's still really good.
He's not good enough. He's not good enough for his
I
drama.
actually think-
like the Nets abandoning everything that they've been building for Kyrie Irving is a bad idea. I would stick with D'Angelo Russell.
I don't know.
Is he
'Cause
like?
this
Is
is
it,
what he
I
does.
feel like anytime someone abandons what they were building, though, they win a championship.
For the right guys.
Like,
for the right
you'd be
guys.
like, oh, we got a young core. It's like, but if we trade the different way, we can have this guy.
Well, if you
Like,
get but that's what I'm saying. I don't think Kyrie's that guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly like, I don't know. I'm not surprised that he's ghosting anyone.
No, not at all. I mean, he had problems in Cleveland.
Just sign him
he
for
had
1 year.
problems in Boston.
Infinity deal?
Yeah, the Infinity.
You
deal.
give him an Infinity deal?
Yeah.
I think I actually like hope the Celtics. I don't hope for them to do poorly, but I do. Was Coley here? No. Okay.
Yeah,
Finish that sentence.
It's cause Celtics fans are so annoying. Where it's like everything.
You were gonna try to get away with that one, but McMahon is here.
Celtics fans are really annoying.
How so?
I don't know. They're just always talking about how great the Celtics are. They don't ever do anything.
Yeah, we want our team to be good. Last I checked, the Bruins.
No, you say you are good, and then you're like, "Oh, we're set up for the next 15 years and stuff."
Yeah,
Bruins fans are. I said on radio when we were doing stuff, Bruins fans I fight with more than any other Boston sports fans. So I agree that they're
That's
annoying as
because you
well.
wont face the harsh reality that Tuukka Rask is a choking dog who doesn't show up in big moments.
Like Brad Stevens.
Yeah, no, Brad Stevens hasn't earned it yet, for sure.
No, the Raptors ran that one out of bounds play in the finals.
Yeah, they stole it.
Like,
No, that was
that
the
was
Warriors.
Brad
It didn't
Stevens.
work.
Oh, the
It
Warriors.
was the Warriors.
Oh,
It didn't even
shit.
fucking work,
Damn.
Dan.
What do you think of Kyrie just clowning you guys?
Yeah, he doesn't
You're
want
the
any part of
Kyrie.
it.
You were the Kyrie supporter.
Oh yeah, you're.
I
you're-
was.
you out on
You
him?
were
And
wearing a Kyrie Irving
as
jersey.
I've said throughout, Dan, he was very, very intentional with his statements when he said, "If you'll have me, I'll come back." When the biggest media outlet in Boston says "Get Kyrie Irving the fuck out of Boston," I feel like he read that. Is what I.
Oh,
believe.
you're saying Dave Portman
his fault.
pushed him out?
I
Dave's
think.
fault.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't think it helped. I don't think
really
it.
think that?
I don't think it helped.
Do you think you really?
No,
think
because
that,
like most,
the
I don't think
media-
it's Dave specifically, but I do think the media
He's not
and
welcome
the
in
fans.
town. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, no, dude, get the fuck out. And
Oh,
he was like, all right, no problem.
See ya.
So do you think he like put that caveat in his verbal agreement intentionally?
Yes.
Whereas
I
like
do.
if people,
I've been
if
saying
people
it
are mean
since
to me,
I've
I'll
been
go
saying it
somewhere else.
since that day. You
But
can go
that's
back.
chicken or the egg because he was kind of a dick before that.
He was, but I don't like as long as he doesn't go.
I don't
to
think.
Lakers,
I don't think you can be mad at the media for reporting that you're kind of a dick if you're kind of a dick.
Yeah, but it was like just constant, like, hey, you're gonna resign after he'd already said he would, and it just kept coming and coming. It was just
Yeah,
a
but
very
that
annoying
also- that
fucking
happens
season.
to
It was
everyone.
super
Yeah,
annoying.
that's
no,
why
it
you
doesn't.
get.
It does.
It
Kevin
did not
Durant
happen to
had
Kawhi.
that. Kevin
It
Durant
did
had
not
that
happen to Kawhi.
all year long.
It did not happen to Kawhi.
What do you mean?
It didn't happen to Kawhi. He was
Well,
a free
people
agent
have
all year.
asked, yeah.
Yeah, and it stopped.
But he doesn't do any interviews whatsoever.
He also, I think
Yeah.
he was just like, no, I'm going to the Clippers.
He has this-
I mean, he should have just been straight up about it.
Yeah, well,
No,
I think-
honestly, it's better. Like nobody
happened
cares.
all-
Everyone's gonna expect Kawhi to leave, and I don't think anyone's gonna blame him.
Well,
for
he
it.
also just won a title. Like, it's different.
Kawhi's the,
Yeah.
Kawhi's the exception, not the rule.
Correct.
LeBron's last year in Cleveland, everyone was like, where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? His last year in Cleveland the first time. Where's he going? Where's he going? So,
Like, you
like,
just sit
Kyrie
there
can't
and
be like,
give the
why are you
canned
guys...
answer over and over
Yeah,
again.
why are you guys
But
bothered
Durant
with where
had
I'm
the
going?
same-
That's what happens.
Durant had the same take. You know what I mean? He was also like super annoyed with it
Right.
because it's annoying.
Right, and people
can be
people bash
Right, but now
Durant
we're
for
being
that.
like-
And guess what? Durant backs it up better
Wait,
than Kyrie.
but people said Durant, like, dude, you signed this deal. Like, of course people are going to wonder where you're going. So, like, they criticized Durant for it, but Kyrie's the one that can't get
No, they were.
criticized for
I
it.
said they were both thoroughly annoyed, and I agree it was annoying. I don't know.
You see,
that's a
I
crazy
think it's
take.
more like you can be annoyed, but like that's part of the job. So like if Kyrie's like, why are you guys so
That's
annoying?
arguably is
It's
the
like,
job.
Yeah, like dude,
you love to play the game. The bad shit is this.
if you don't want it, either sign a deal or say you're not coming back.
Because I don't
think he
think
should've
I don't
just said,
think
"Fuck it."
in the middle of the season he knew if he was coming back or not. I
That's,
think
you
it
know
was,
what? His agent. Who's his agent?
But he
His
said, I
agent-
mean,
he's
just
out of
fired.
that
He
agent
just
now.
got a new
He
agent.
sucks. His agent should have spoken for him. Like the way Rich Paul's just like Anthony Davis is going to fucking free agency,
Yeah,
and that's
Anthony-
it. And it's just like, well, I didn't
Anthony
say it.
Davis just not speak. Like I haven't heard Anthony Davis speak in decades.
I don't know what he sounds like. Never heard him.
That's
Rich
kinda like
Paul speaks
Kawhi.
for
It's
him.
been a long time.
Yeah.
Done. Kyrie botched the whole thing.
So what?
I
Like
don't know if
what's?
he- like he's
I
going to
think
the
it's
Nets.
a chicken and the egg where like Kyrie deserves a lot of the blame. He
I don't think he's
demanded
blameless.
he demanded in the middle of summer to leave Cleveland to leave LeBron.
Correct.
Wanted his own team, got his own team.
Correct.
Did the whole thing last year where like, well, I don't know why he didn't show up to the playoffs, sit on the bench.
He was
But
there like half the time. The last game.
He wasn't there for Game 7.
Yeah,
then
he
he
had
came
a-
and then
he
he
had a surgery.
criticized his young guys. So it's like he's done enough for people to be like, hey man, you're
No.
kind of a dick.
Blaming him for being a bad leader and blaming him for like waffling on where he's going to sign, I think are two
Those are
completely
two totally
things.
different. I agree.
He was a shitty leader.
Yeah, I
You're
agree.
never going to hear me argue that. In terms of him waffling, like I've argued for years, like I didn't care Durant signed with the Warriors. Like he's a free agent, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, no, I agree with
Kyrie being a free agent, if he signs with anyone but the Lakers, I'll have no problem with it. If he signs with the Lakers, because I fucking hate the Lakers, I'll have a problem with it.
What do the Celtics do now?
I've
Roll
convinced-
out this same shitty team.
Yeah, no, I mean, I still think if Kyrie wants like the best basketball situation, him just running it back and just having like a very open and awkward conversation with everyone in the locker room is
Oh, that ain't
the
happening.
best. No,
that. I mean,
it
the
won't.
best basketball situation is the Lakers.
I don't think that's true either.
He's fits perfectly with LeBron. They complement each other so well.
Yeah, like the LeBron he used to play with.
Yeah, but I
Old
mean, they're,
LeBron?
no,
Not
but
so
they'll
sure.
still. I would
Yeah,
say
they'd be a good basketball team.
Yeah.
There's no, they're currently a good basketball team. I still think with the East, even probably going to be weaker in 2 weeks from now. I still think that's his best situation.
because Kawhi's gonna leave.
I think
He could
Kawhi's
come-
going to leave.
he
I think Philly's going to get
Comes
worse.
to the Knicks.
The Knicks are a basketball team for certain.
Rowan just walked
If
in for that,
Kawhi
too.
stays and Jimmy and Tobias Harris sign with the Sixers, I think the East is harder than the West.
Yeah, if they stay, but I don't know
Yeah.
if they are going to stay. That's the thing. Like, I do think Kawhi's going to the Clippers. Where do you think he's going?
I think he's gonna stay with the Raptors now. I don't know.
You
I
think that
think he's
yesterday?
gonna
You think
do that
everybody's
1 and
staying?
You
1.
did that yesterday, did you?
No, I said no. I said I think he's gonna do the 1 and 1. I've said that long.
Oh, defending a title is a
yeah,
big deal,
defending
yeah.
the title
right,
means
right,
something,
right,
right?
I don't disagree with that. The Celtics, I've convinced myself to just like sign Pat Beverly and win games like 52-48.
The Celtics are fucked.
It's real
That's-
ugly
that
basketball. They're not
sounds fun.
fucked. That's the thing. Like now we're just a regular rebuilding team.
Right. That's
Yeah, but
true.
what you've been for
A long time.
Not
10
really.
years,
We were a
right?
team that was like contending and then having a team rebuild for them.
But were the Celtics ever really contending?
You're right. That was fake contending for certain.
Yeah, everyone
Dude,
was
there's like
fake
two teams who
contending with-
contend in the
Everyone
NBA,
was
and
fake
everyone else
contending
is
when
fake.
LeBron was in the East.
Yeah, for sure. And they tried to position themselves so that when he left, they would be at the top. They just didn't foresee Giannis becoming like the best player in the world and Kawhi demanding a trade
And
out of San
Kyrie.
Antonio. And Kyrie,
Bailing.
Being a dick.
yeah, I mean, again,
So are you happy or sad about like not getting AD?
I think Ainge tried to call Kyrie, was ghosted promptly and was like, well, if we're not
That's
getting this
wild
guy,
to get ghosted
there's
like that.
absolutely no
I mean, you're the
reason to trade for
Celtics,
AD.
dude. You got 1,000 banners hanging. You can't get a call back.
I just always love the
Wild.
visual too, like Kyrie just sitting somewhere and being like,
Nope.
Danny Ainge?
Yeah. Right.
Just
Loser
puts it like
button.
a fish
right to
bowl.
voicemail. Don't care.
I think he's just going to stack
Really?
unopened iPhones, and every time Ainge calls, he just dunks one into his drink and he opens up a new one. He's like, it's time for a new call. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I also said this yesterday on Mixtape. Like, Al Horford opted out. That was always going to happen so he could restructure. For Al Horford's sake, I don't think it's the best plan for him to come back.
No.
Like he should go to Houston. He should go to the Clippers.
Oh,
he
I
should
would
go
be
to one
out
of these
on
other teams.
all of Boston's
What?
future.
Wait, so you don't even want the good players back?
No, I want him back. I'm saying for
He's
him.
not gonna want
if
him
he
back.
wants to actually.
Yeah,
win
but
it,
like I feel that's a weird thing for a fan to say. I think.
it's a
Be
nice-
like, you should go sign somewhere else, man.
Be happy.
because it's not
Somewhere
close.
else.
I'd be like, fucking stay here. Let's do something.
Yeah,
Well, he's being
they're
Fuck
not
shit
gonna-
up.
It's like me being
Fuck
a Mets
shit
fan.
up.
All right, no,
If
nobody
we're
should
gonna
play
get,
for this team.
if we're gonna
Yeah,
like,
but like I feel like I think the Celtics were quote unquote contenders this year.
with Kyrie,
Wouldn't
yeah.
you like want?
If we're not gonna have Kyrie, it's a different team. If we're gonna trade for like Drew Holiday
Blow it up.
or Michael,
That's crazy. The Celtics never even got very good, and we're already blowing it up.
That's
It's
the
not
NBA.
even, but it's not
Don't
blowing
want
it
to be in
up.
purgatory.
It's really not blowing it up.
I mean, if you're giving your two top stars, that's kind of blowing it up, right?
I mean, one's just leaving and has
But
decided
if,
he doesn't
if
want to
both
come
top
back.
stars are leaving, I think that would be considered.
But they still have their core. Like blowing it up would be trading for Anthony Davis, and then Anthony Davis leaves, and now you have nothing. That's blowing it up. This is just like Horford walks and Kyrie walks. and
If
you
the
still-
Bruins right now were like, oh, let's see what we can get for Bergeron and Marchand or something like that, Bergeron and Pasta, I'd be like, they're kind of blowing this up.
that'd be trading to rebuild. Yeah,
Yeah, these
right
guys
now
are
it's
just
walking. Yeah, I don't know if that's blowing it up as much as people
Not
are just-
with walking
Tom,
without an attempt
walking
to
away.
resign.
Huh?
Walking without an attempt to
No, they're
resign.
going to try to re-sign Horford. I'm just saying, watching this whole situation unbiased, I think he's just going to leave. Or he should leave. That'd be his better interest. Bye, Kevin.
I gotta go.
Kevin's pulling a Kyrie.
Yeah, you wasn't going to say
topical,
anything.
right?
You were just
Ghosting
gonna
you
leave.
guys.
Good.
That was good.
Is there more of the rundown, or is this what you ended on?
No, we can keep going.
What else you got?
Not a whole lot. I'm still trying to figure out who that person who died recently. That was
Gaggles of people.
no.
Daily.
That was like
Yeah,
like a
it's-
children's book guy or
Dr. Seuss.
No,
1991.
You guys already had this
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah, we looked it all up. So,
I literally just
Go ahead,
can't.
go ahead, start
I've
naming
made
them.
it
We
up
got
in
the
my
death.
brain. Who? 1990, yeah. I put it in my head that someone has died recently.
Christopher, what was the guy?
Christopher Robin?
No,
Who's that?
Who,
What was the name
No,
you
who-
just said?
who did all like the sports books? Who did all those sports books?
Oh,
Matt Christopher.
Exactly.
Matt Christopher. Yeah. Do you know?
Hey, Kevin, do you want to do the rundown or not?
All right, hold on. I'm gonna before we finish. Oh, I don't have my phone on me. Can you Google who died recently? Children's books.
Yeah. This should narrow
This is
it
gonna
down.
drive me nuts. If it's Stan Lee, I'm gonna be so mad at myself for
Is it,
thinking.
it could be Stanley.
But I've never been a comic book guy.
All right, Francesa.
I mean, I didn't say who cares, but I do not care.
Stan Lee did die like.
Other
not that
people
long.
care. Who? Who's that?
It's not
Judith Kerr? No. No.
The tiger who came to tea.
No. Whatever. Someone tweet me the person.
I don't know
that
what
I'm missing.
Tyler Googled to get this. My Google search just came up with children's books about death.
Ooh, that's gnarly.
Yeah, Dan,
Yes.
that's what I'm getting you for.
Mommy's not coming back.
The invisible string, Ragtail remembers, the elephant in the,
the
room,
fuck?
Nana upstairs and Nana downstairs.
That is, dude. Think about being the person who's like, I'm gonna write children's books, but I'm gonna write about grandma dying.
Lifetimes, the beautiful way to explain life and death.
Hey, listen.
I miss you. A
There's a
first look
market.
at death.
There's a
The saddest. Tear soup. Tear soup.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's. I mean, I want to read all these now.
Yeah.
Like, I know the perfect illustration.
The scar. A terrible thing happened. The boy who didn't want to be sad.
Wait a minute.
Johnny, I think we need to put these book covers on T-shirts.
I wish I could hold your hand still. A child's guide
Jesus
to grief.
Christ.
I wear a tear soup shirt.
Oh yeah.
Someone I love died. What happened when Grandma died? The Grandpa Tree. You know that book's definitely about like planting a dead dude and then him
Becoming a
him
tree?
nourishing the
And
ground.
then he's the like SeatGeek tree,
Yeah.
the one that just gives you tickets to things.
Sad isn't bad. Yeah, I'm still
There's
reading
so
the
many book
books.
titles.
Bridge to therapy, yeah.
Tear soup. We should buy tear soup.
Well, Tears. No, what was a really funny one? There was
What do
one
you think tear soup is like a chili or like a chowder?
I think it's like a clear chowder, like a Manhattan style chowder.
I was thinking like a.
Yeah.
I was thinking like a gazpacho, like a cold soup.
A gazpacho. No, tears are definitely Dancing on the Moon,
Okay.
The Empty Place, A Child's Guide to Grief. Stacy had a little sister.
Do you think tier soup is authored by the chicken soup people?
Nah, they call chicken soup
No.
a broken child.
Yeah.
Chester the raccoon and the acorn full of memories.
I like that one.
Oh,
could
that
be-
sounds nice.
That could be positive for a little.
Yeah. Old pig.
John, is your new brand just bashing the Celtics?
No, it's just.
Fun, though, isn't it?
A lot of fun, though, yeah.
Kyle's a big fan.
No, it's because I don't know enough about the Celtics to bash them. I find Celtics fans to be frustrating. Yeah, not you so much, but other ones.
No, I mean, I used to be very down on Celtics fans as a whole, and then they started just being like weird and not caring as much, and I appreciate that.
The weird thing is fun.
Yeah. What book title?
No, it's like the book title. It was just someone that tweeted at me. But no, and I admit Bruins fans are too. I argue with Bruins fans more than anybody. I think Bruins fans are stupid as well.
Yeah, no, I've done a good bit of my years on the internet yelling at other Celtics fans, so I get it. But right now, I don't know. It's just a weird spot. I just don't think it's as bad as everyone else is trying to make it out to be. It's not good, but I don't think it's like, oh, the world's ending.
I feel like if you don't have a name that I recognize on your team, obviously I recognize like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, but
gonna
like
say.
I recognize if I don't recognize outside. But speaking of that, was Scary Terry like just a bad version of insanity?
I profited. I
I don't even mean like the thing itself. I mean like the player.
Because it was like
Because like he doesn't seem like he did anything anymore.
this last year was like it was the hardest for him. I think that was where Ainge fucked up. By
Yeah,
just
because he
keeping
went
him.
on and doing all the bad
Well,
stuff.
Ainge was like, he tried to have like his cake and eat it too, kind of. I think Terry having his minutes cut from like 30 to 10 a game caused like contention in the room.
He was the driving force behind
I don't
it.
think he was the driving force. I still
he
think
was.
Hayward was more of the driving force.
Hayward's the
behind that.
driving force.
He was just taking more minutes from guys who I think knew. Like that's the thing. Terry knows he's not better than Kyrie. I think Jalen and Tatum think they're both better than Hayward, and it's like, why is this guy taking our minutes?
I get that.
So I think if they had integrated Hayward a little slower, like make him start in the G League and then come off the bench, instead he was starting opening night. You know what I mean? I think they just handled both those things not the best.
Okay, that was educational. You're not an annoying Celtics fan.
Thanks, John.
I don't root against you.
I'm sorry I keep bashing Tuca every time you.
That's okay. I know he's good, so it's all right.
Is he good enough though?
He is good enough, yeah. I think so. I don't know. They
just having
could.
chats
They
in the
might have cut the
microphones.
cameras. Yeah, we're kind of just sitting in comfy chairs talking with microphones. Yeah.
You want to get a talk in?
All right, I gotta go because I gotta go. Too.
He was like Barstool Eric, heavens no.
Wow, my plant hasn't been watered.
I can do KC Radio. Barstool Goal out tomorrow. New episode of KC Radio. BarstoolGoal.com/KFC.